Now I'm very happy to welcome our Mayor, Chris Coleman, who will preside over today's awards ceremony. Mayor Coleman.
Thank you, Council Assistant President, or whatever you are. Members of the Council and folks that are here for the Sustainable St. Paul Awards. Very happy to be able to be here again to honor people that are doing fantastic work in our community, whether they're city staff or they're longtime members of our community, folks that have given of themselves. It's great to see. I just was recently leading a delegation for the National League of Cities to the cities of Stockholm and Malmö, Sweden, as well as Hamburg, Germany. And I think that my basic sense of the purpose of that trip was to convince people in Europe that in spite of what they believe of the United States, there's tremendous work that's happening on environmental policy, on greenhouse gas reductions, on climate change in the United States of America. And I think it was an incredibly great opportunity to tell the story of St. Paul and all of the things that they're doing on environmental policy and on making sure that our city is green and clean and moving forward. And certainly these awards are a part of that. And so I'm very honored to be here and excited to present this year's award winners. Councilmember Brenwell, I think you're going to help me with the first one?
Yep.
All right.
Although I don't have the
award winner. We have some people that will stand in for him. Or the actual award.
The actual award.
No, it's right here.
Okay.
Yeah. It's serious. I'm sure it's all recycled wood. It's wood that's been diverted out of from district energy. It is the first award this year honors the extraordinary efforts of an individual who has helped lead St. Paul's efforts to protect and enhance our air, water, and natural landscape. This year's award winner will be familiar to many of us that had to put up with, that got a chance to work with Bob Piram for so many years. It's great to be able to honor Bob. Bob, as you know, was the director of the St. Paul City Parks and Recreation Department for many years. But he has really continued his strong service to the city of St. Paul post-retirement, and for the last 13 years he served as manager and president of the Capital Region Watershed District. Bob's leadership and experience was critical to developing the organization's early success. He was instrumental in developing the organization's strategic plan as well as management plans for Como, McCarran's, Loeb, and Crosby Lakes.
We are happy to honor Bob Piram today with the Exceptional Environmental Steward Award. I didn't have the opportunity to work with Bob much, but I understand he's contributed so much to our community and has worked very hard to protect important assets, such as Como Lake. Unfortunately, Bob and his family were unable to join us today, so accepting on behalf of Bob Piram is Joe Collins and Mike Tinas from the Capital Region Watershed District's Board of Managers.
He says he'll be right here.
He wants to go after me again. The second Sustainable St. Paul Award today is Cleanup and Beautification Award, honoring groups or individuals committed to the improvement of the St. Paul community, environment, and beautification of our surroundings. This year's award goes to Roger Svensson. Mr. Svensson has demonstrated great concern for the water quality of our lakes and rivers in St. Paul and beyond. He shares his time and energy serving on his church's Caring for Creation team. Roger also leads the Ramsey, Washington Metro Watershed District's Stewards of the Phelan Chain of Lakes cleanup teams. Dave?
And I have some more. Get my glasses. Good to see it. Let's see.
Sir, these are microphones.
Oh, these
it helps.
This is what I always tell people. Don't move these, anybody, when you talk. Don't you hate it when people don't properly dispose of their cigarettes? The reason I'm being given this honor is because of my continuing effort to not smoke. But I hate this too. People flip their butts off over the place. Roger volunteered countless hours on his hands and knees and back bends. He picked up over 60,000 cigarette butts around Lake Phelan in 2011. And that deserves an applause. So, because of that, and because he's a generally nice guy, we're really happy to honor Roger. And I know his wife, daughter, and 2 grandsons are here. Where are they? Good job. You've trained him well. Anyway, this really is exemplary, and it's needed, and it really is a pain when we have things like that, as long as you're not there to do it, to clean it up. So thank you very much. So here's that award. Here's the one out of recycled wood. Very good. Thank you. Alex Raines here.
It's going to make it crack.
Yeah, don't say it. Thank you.
Always relative. All right, you're still here.
I'm still here.
Don't go anywhere. As you can tell, we do this every year, and it's always a well-rehearsed production, so very smooth.
Like talking into the microphone.
Yes. Our third award is the Renewable Energy Award. This award acknowledges the efforts to reduce energy consumption, energy costs, and greenhouse gas emissions by focusing on advancing renewable energy sources. This year, we're honoring District Energy St. Paul. District Energy has had a vision to integrate a large-scale solar thermal array into its hot water district energy system. They secured a $1 million federal stimulus grant from the U.S. Department of Energy, which was matched with their own funds. And in just over a year, in partnership with St. Paul River Center, District Energy designed and built the largest solar thermal system in the Midwest, producing space heat and domestic hot water for the complex and other buildings on the system. We congratulate District Energy for their vision and leadership on renewable energy. Once again, they have put St. Paul on the map by getting national and international attention for this project.
And it's my understanding that this project has been performing even better than anticipated. Congratulations to that. And accepting the award on behalf of District Energy are Ken Smith and Nina Axelson and Bill Hupenbecker from the River Center.
That doesn't look like that.
Oh my God, no. Well, see, that's the trouble with getting old. I don't have my glasses on. I can't even tell who's here. Anyway, thank you very much. And we do have.
Council members, Mayor, I just want to thank you. It is actually, if it wasn't for partnership over 30 years ago with the City of St. Paul, District Energy St. Paul would not exist today. And the purpose of that partnership was to create the nation's most advanced district energy system to be a model for the nation. And we are continuing to be a model today. And it's through partnership with the city, the River Center, the state of Minnesota, and others that we continue to advance this system that continues to draw people from around the world every year. And I'm quite sure we're going to continue to advance that system to be a model for the nation going forward. I want to thank you.
I will say it was great to talk to these other cities, including cities from around the United States, and they would talk about, oh, that district energy system, that sounds like a good idea. And then we'd tell them the extent to which we have that system. It's fantastic. Councilmember Bachman. Folks from Baldinger. The fourth award presented today is the Commercial Green Building Design Award, honoring the design and development, construction, or renovation of a commercial green building. This year's award goes to Baldinger Bakery. Baldinger's has been baking bread in St. Paul for over 120 years. They needed to find a new location and a building that would allow for growth in their business, and they were also mindful of impacts of their decision on the environment and the community. With assistance from the St. Paul Port Authority, the city, Baldinger reclaimed a brownfield site that had been vacant for 40 years and transformed it into a 144,000 square foot state-of-the-art leadership in energy and environmental design LEED Silver certified manufacturing facility. I had an opportunity last month to tour the facility, which produces 1.5 million buns daily, and I actually told that story so many times over in Europe that people were like, okay, we've heard the Baldinger bakery story. As you can imagine, a bakery consumes a lot of energy. Due to energy innovation, this facility is now producing 45% more product, breads and buns, per therm of natural gas. They installed a heat recovery mechanism to reduce electricity and a white roof to reduce air conditioning. These are just some of the environmental and energy features of the facility.
Thank you, Mayor, and it's really a delight to honor Baldingers. As a young cop, I used to work right across the freeway from Tasty Bakery. And you'd come to work and you could just smell on these nice days the aroma of that fresh bread. Well, now that's over on the east side, and that's a special little benefit we didn't think about, but it's very, very important to those of us that really remember that, even back to when Mom used to make bread. So we're happy that Baldinger Bakery decided to expand its operations on the east side of St. Paul. They're a great business and an asset to our community. There was a great write-up in Sunday's Pioneer Press about the bakery's history and expansion to the east side. I'm honored to present the Commercial Green Building Design and Award to Baldinger Bakery. And here today to accept the award on behalf of Baldinger Bakery are Robert Baldinger, David Baldinger, Kendall Wagner, Dean Bongard, and Alan Goldstein. Congratulations.
We'll make sure we carry it out.
Okay, all right. Okay, so we're going to
Yes, good.
all right. Wide angle here.
On behalf of the Baldinger family and our partner East Baltic Chicago, I'd just like to say thank you to the City of St. Paul and the St. Paul Port Authority for all the work that they did to help keep us in the City of St. Paul and to help us build the facility that we did. I'd also like to thank you for being just an honor to be nominated for the award, let alone win the award. So thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thank you.
It really was fun to tell that story about how an old company can be so innovative, and obviously the Port Authority, an incredibly important part of that story. So I want to, you didn't get your certificate, but thanks to the Port Authority too for being leaders on that project. Our fifth award is for environmental education and awareness, recognizing programs and concepts which develop skills and attitudes necessary to understand the interrelatedness among humans, culture, and environment, and foster behavior change. This year's award goes to Eastside Neighborhood Development Company, ESNDC. ESNDC is a nonprofit community development organization working to revitalize the city's east side. Worked with partners to offer free programs and energy-related assistance to businesses along Payne Avenue and Arcade Street. To date, about 20 local businesses such as Golden Lion Antiques, Leffler Shoes, and J&E Antiques have taken advantage of the no-cost on-site energy consultation, attractive loans, XL Energy rebates, and have cut their energy bills in half. Cutting costs by reducing energy usage is a great way for small businesses to improve their bottom line.
ESNDC's efforts have helped small business up and down Payne Avenue and Arcade Street. These energy savings add up every year and help ensure the businesses are going to be successful in the long run. We're happy to present the Environmental and Awareness Award to Eastside Neighborhood Development Company. And accepting the awards are John Vaughn, Jerry Mana, and I see Bob Anderson is not here, but that's Anderson Shoes down on Payne Avenue. When I was a kid, I worked for Bob Anderson's father. That was a few years ago, and the business is still on Payne Avenue, so it's really a testament to the history of the street. And
So at least 150 years old.
it was close, Mayor. Thanks. I forgot how long ago it was. So, gentlemen, thank you so much, and congratulations for everything.
Jerry Moynick, Greeton, class of 1979. Let's see. Russ, join us. Our sixth award this afternoon is the Water Quality or Conservation Award. This award recognizes citizens, groups, businesses, or others which show outstanding commitment to responsible water management and conservation of our water resources. This year, we're honoring Patricia James. Patricia saw a problem in her neighborhood. There was an unpaved, sloped alley that created erosion and drainage problems on many blocks in St. Anthony Park. Much of the runoff from two alleys came down her driveway and flooded her backyard. She thought a rain garden would help. She consulted the Capital Regional Watershed District, and they suggested that a much bigger rain garden would handle more of the runoff from the entire block. They did offer some grant funds to help with the cost of the installation, and the beautiful rain garden has significantly reduced the amount of runoff going into the storm sewer.
It's always great when our residents and citizens take responsibility for these kinds of issues and start the process of problem solving. In this case, it's maybe especially great that this particular resident happens to also be a longtime city employee who spent many an evening speaking here in front of us. So. On behalf of the City of St. Paul, congratulations to Patricia James, and thank you to the Capital Region Watershed District as well for their help with this project. Congratulations.
Our seventh Sustainable St. Paul Award is for the Natural Resources Conservation, honoring community groups or residents who replant, restore, and reclaim the urban environment into opportunities for the social and physical renewal. This year's award winner is Val Cunningham. Through her volunteer work with St. Paul Parks and Recreation, Val has been an invaluable resource and asset to our community. She has been involved in numerous projects to create, restore, and advocate for birds and bird habitat in St. Paul. In response to the need for additional nesting habitat in Como Park, Val established a bluebird trail at Como Golf Course in 2005, where, by the way, I think I have been very frequently, unfortunately. That was a bad golf joke. No one got it. Hit the ball. See, you know, sometimes when you golf, do I really have to explain this one?
No.
All right, let me start that one over. She has continued to maintain it, and her annual commitment is actually, she's been volunteering about 75 hours a year. There are currently 14 bluebird houses on the trail. Over the past 6 years, 200 bluebirds have successfully fledged. Sharing birds and nature with people is a passion for Val. She's always willing to lead a bird hike and will be assisting with the golf course hikes and the bird and bike hikes during the urban birding festivals.
Val's really done a tremendous amount to improve the whole area around Como Park and protect the park and some of the natural areas that are there. So we're very pleased to present the Natural Resources Conservation Award on behalf of the city and the Bluebirds to Val Cunningham. Congratulations.
I'd like to give a great deal of thanks to one of my partners in crime who I see here, Steve Ginger, the superintendent at Como Golf Course. Steve has done so much to make, put natural areas into the course and really help me maintain those bluebird houses.
Kelvin, are you joining me? Yes. Right. Our 8th award this afternoon is the Youth the Youth Leadership Award, recognizing the accomplishments of an individual student, school group, or youth club to enhance and protect our air, water, and natural environment. This year we're honoring the Youth Outdoors Conservation Corps of Minnesota and Iowa. The Youth Outdoors program was created by the Conservation Corps of Minnesota in 2008 to engage disadvantaged urban youth in environmental education and conservation work. The program works to inspire youth to become environmental stewards by restoring natural areas in St. Paul, training young people to become leaders in their community and connect people and organizations across the city to create and maintain healthy, engaged, and sustainable communities. The 2011 Youth Outdoors program engaged 63 youth and 12 young adults in St. Paul. Just a few of the projects they did this past year was to pick up 3,800 pounds of trash, maintain 211 feet of mountain bike trails in Battle Creek Regional Park, stenciled 36 storm drains in the Frogtown area, monitored wood duck nests in Como Park, and worked 777 hours on the Youth Farm and Market project on the west side of St. Paul.
Thank you. It's a real honor. It's always an honor to acknowledge groups of young people who do a lot to make our city great. Particularly here today, where we're able to acknowledge a group of young people who have spent some time learning together about the environment while working on projects in their neighborhoods. They've developed a better understanding how their actions impact the world around them and how they can make St. Paul a more sustainable city. We're happy to present this award to Youth Outdoors Conservation Corps of Minnesota and Iowa. Accepting the Youth Leadership Award are Eric Antonsen, Jasa Giles, Kong Lee, Lynn Price, John Stelzner, and Sylvia Vang.
I would like to say thank you, and I can speak for all the youth. I would say this is an amazing program, and it does help us learn a lot about how us as youth can help out the community. So thank you again.
Just another side note, just to kind of remind you that I was in Europe recently. But I did get a chance to spend some time with the international head of ICLEI, which is an organization working on climate change in cities across the globe. And one of his main objectives is to try to get youth involved and really start planning for their future, because he's kind of given up on adults doing what they need to do. I haven't given up on the adults yet, but clearly if the youth are involved, it's going to make a huge difference in the future. Our 9th award this afternoon is the Energy Efficiency or Conservation Award. This award acknowledges efforts to reduce energy consumption, energy costs, and greenhouse gas emissions. This year we're honoring the Home Energy Squad program. The Home Energy Squad program is designed as a low-cost, extremely convenient option for households to start saving energy and reducing their home's impacts on global greenhouse gas emissions. The Home Energy Squads use social marketing tactics, advertising, and door knocking in every neighborhood in St. Paul. Home Squads is a program of Xcel Energy Center in St. Paul and is delivered by the Neighborhood Energy Connection. They partner with district councils, local churches, and other community organizations to spread the word. The Home Energy Squad helped more than 5,400 St. Paul households save energy and money by installing low-cost energy-saving devices like compact fluorescent light bulbs, low-flow shower heads, faucet aerators, weather stripping, and programmable thermostats. The Home Energy Squad has helped St. Paul residents save 2.8 million kilowatt hours of electricity, 54,788 decatherms of natural gas, 1,729 tons of CO2, and $916,000 in the household electric, natural gas, and water bills.
Thank you. It's not every day you get to present an award to people who have been in your own home. But I know firsthand that the Home Energy Squads have helped many people, including my own family, save money on utility bills and has made a difference for many people in our neighborhoods. If you haven't had a chance to have a Home Energy Squad visit yet, to all of my colleagues, all the people in the audience, and our viewing masses, please do take that opportunity to do that, because they were very helpful to my family and many of the folks who live in the neighborhoods, particularly along the Central Corridor. We're very pleased to present the Energy and Efficiency or Conservation Award to the Home Energy Squad program. Accepting the award today from the Neighborhood Energy Connection is Chris Duffrin, Josh Davis, John Parks, Greta Rittenhouse, and Emily Oyenin, and from Excel Energy, John Marshall. Congratulations.
I just want to say quickly, what's been unique about this program for us has just been the sheer level of numbers we've been able to achieve in St. Paul. We just hit 6,000 households that have participated in St. Paul. But also the community partnership we've gotten from city staff to community development corporations to the neighborhood groups who've helped us promote this program so much. And then finally, I want to thank Excel Energy, because really it was, they came to us several years ago with this idea to launch this program, and they stuck their necks out to deliver energy efficiency in a different way and put their money behind it, and that's what's made this happen. So thank you, Excel.
Our final award this afternoon is the Sustainable City Staff Award, recognizing a city employer or employees who have gone above and beyond their normal duties to make St. Paul more sustainable. This year we're honoring Energy Coordinator Jim Gibo. Jim has worked tirelessly to advance energy efficiency, conservation, and renewable energy in over 40 city-owned facilities. He's worked with a variety of departments to improve the energy efficiency, reduce energy use, upgrade the city facilities, and improve the work environment. Jim is always eager and ready to pitch in on any project, whether it's staffing an information booth, recruiting participants for Earth Hour, or helping out at events. His efforts have saved the city money, reduced greenhouse gas emissions, and improved the quality of life for employees and customers.
Well, as one of the new council members, one of the things that I continue to learn is how much so many people on the city staff go above and beyond what their duties are, and I think Jim's a perfect example of that, particularly with the sustainability effort in going above and beyond and making sure that the city of St. Paul is also a partner and not just a fan on the sidelines. So congratulations, Jim.
Thank you. I guess to be honest, when I first heard I was going to receive the award, my first thoughts were along the lines of, I'm doing my job. I didn't think it was anything exceptional. Obviously, some of my colleagues and coworkers thought otherwise and saw it differently, so I will gladly accept the award. I would also like to say that any one of the members of Sustainable St. Paul could easily be standing up here today as well. Thank you.